Good morning. Today is Wednesday, May 19th, and it's a Green Cohort Day. A reminder to anyone who has signed up for the COVID-19 vaccine clinic today. Please report to the field house 5 minutes prior to your appointment time. All students, faculty, and staff, don't forget to order your lunch today for next week. Please do so by clicking on the link on your advisory page in Canvas. The link will close tomorrow morning at 8:45 a.m. Attention AP students who have an exam tomorrow. Please check your STJ Labs email today for important exam day instructions. Seniors, today is the day. Please stop by the headmaster's office to pick up your cap and gown. Also, if you have paid your graduation fee, tickets for class day and graduation can be picked up as well. Hey seniors, stop by the Stowe Green today right after school to be in this year's Senior Memories video. We want to hear about what you will miss here at SJA and all the good times you've had. The headmaster's office is looking for one senior who would be interested in giving the benediction speech at graduation. If you are interested, please stop by the headmaster's office or email Mrs. Lejean at blejean@stjacademy.org. Attention senior auction winners. Please be sure to make a payment for your item or reach out to Mr. Duso with your plans for payment by today. Thank you for supporting the senior class. Attention student athletes planning to play a sport for the 2021 fall season. The fall sports call-out meeting will take place via Zoom this Friday, 5/21 at 11:45. Check your STJ Labs account for Zoom meeting details. See you Friday. Seniors, there's not much time left to return your library books before you head out into the big world. Please find them and get them back to the library at your earliest convenience. The Gay Straight Union will meet today at 3:30 p.m. in Ranger 210. If you would like to attend in person or via Zoom, please email Mr. Quinn at emmett.quinn@stjlabs.com for more information. Mr. Walker's Acting 2 and 3 class will be live streaming a virtual performance of the short comedy 13 Ways to Screw Up Your College Interview on Thursday evening at 7 p.m. When two college recruiters at a prestigious university need to fill one last spot to keep their jobs, 13 eccentric and slightly insane high school seniors are eager to come in for an interview. What seems like a simple task turns into a nightmare when the applicants turn out to be a reality TV star, a practicing vampire, an amateur magician, and others that are much, much worse. Each applicant's interview hilariously illustrates what not to do at a college interview. The play will be live streamed on Broadway on demand. Please email Mr. Walker for the link. There is no charge to view. And happy birthday today to Patrick Hallett, Nevaeh Pillsbury, Miwa Ozawa, Amber Fuller, and a special happy birthday to Nathan Cushing from his advisory. Happy birthdays. And today we have JV Girls Lacrosse at Linden Institute at 4:30, track and field NVAC freshman sophomore meet at Essex at 3:15. Please release the teams at 11:45, and JV boys lacrosse versus Danville at 4:30. Have a great day.
Thank you, Anona. A few extra announcements from this morning, some updates on late announcements and sports scores. The varsity boys lacrosse team lost to Spalding, 18-11, and the JV team lost 9-6. Girls tennis lost to CVU, 5-2, and lost to Burlington, 6-1. Ultimate lost to Burlington, 15-5, and the JV team lost 13-1. There's good news on the horizon. Boys Ultimate lost to Milton 9-8. Boys tennis lost to Burlington 6-1, but beat CVU 4-3. Congratulations. And in an extra inning game yesterday, the boys baseball team lost 5-4 to Mount Mansfield. However, varsity softball beat Mount Mansfield 26-2, and the JV team won 12-11. So congratulations to softball. And then yesterday at Bellows Falls, the junior and senior members of the track and field teams completed a 4-team meet. The boys won with Carson Smyers capturing both hurdle races and Jaden Thompson in the 100 and 400 meter dashes. Hannah Angel continued her dominant season with wins in the shot and discus, and Isabel Bostic won the high jump, 300 hurdles, the long jump. Des Mendez won the 100 hurdles to lead the girls to the win. So congratulations to track and field. Okay, we have lots going on here in chapel today, and so we're going to have a special announcement this morning from Mr. Uri and I think his advisory to share something, but I wanted to talk quickly about moments. So when you think about moments in time, yesterday was a wonderful opportunity for a moment in time. And so the fashion show, the amazing effort of Ms. Sharo, the designers, the models, and everybody that had a piece of that puzzle to put together, what moment that was for those students to be able to shine. When I spoke with Ms. Sharo yesterday afternoon, we smiled, we talked about all the blood, sweat, and tears that kind of went into creating the designs that the designers had, the work that they've done together, and the amount of work that goes into a production like that, even in a non-COVID year, but to have it be in a COVID year and have those students and those teachers and the chair of the department and everybody who was involved in that, if we were in chapel all together today, and maybe those of you that are with me, let's give them a standing round of applause for all the work that went into that show. So congratulations to all of those people that were involved. I know you can't see everybody, but those advisories that are in here are certainly giving you a standing ovation for the work that you did. When we think about moments, right, yesterday, little moments matter too. So as I was leaving the dining hall yesterday afternoon, I gave a wave to some of the students that were sitting in the amphitheater, and just to see a group of students being able to sit together around tables, outside, laughing, having moments in time where they've just been able to enjoy each other. And for those of you who aren't in the dorm population, you know, we've really had to separate dinners by dorm throughout the year and have separate everything. So it's been hard to create community when you've had to be solely with your own dorm. And so those of you who have felt that, we know that it's true. But as you look at the end of the year, Mr. Robillard and Mr. Ryan and I were just talking about the kind of community that has happened within dorms, which says a lot about the students and the proctors that are in that space, and how they have worked hard to create that kind of enjoyment with each other, the kind of company that they keep. And this is always a time where you, in education, some of you can think about it this way: your classes, your teams, your dorms, you create this kind of family that happens, right? It takes a while to get to where you want it to be. And then the end of the year starts to come, and you have to start to think about, what does it look like to say goodbye? And so to all of those that are working towards that, and to you seniors in particular, right? This is your time, these are your moments. So I want you to just press pause once in a while to really enjoy those moments. And to speak about moments, in chapel this morning, the Hibbert Advisory is here, the Quack Advisory is here, the Huntington Advisory is here, and the Gookin Advisory is here. And to have seniors, and there's quite a few, right, in here today, right? It was noticeable when I came in. To have those moments in chapel where you can spend some time and think about the moments that you've had here together. Don't forget about what's important as you start to think about the coming to the end. I know it's hard to get out of bed sometimes right now. I know it's hard to push through the work, but those moments, those things that you've created together, we want to have you end gratefully and graciously, and we want to help you along the way to do that. So we also have a very special presentation from Mr. Uri, so I'm going to call him up in just a moment. I do want to remind those of you, if you haven't pressed go yet on your lunch replies for next week, and advisors, One more time, right? One more time, if we can make sure that everybody's doing that, because we've had a lot of people kind of coming down at the end or at the beginning of the week, so if we can make sure that that happens. And to those of you, if you didn't hear the announcement about the fall athletes, I want to have you think about it this way. When we used to, right, in a normal year, have the president's speeches live, we used to have the fall athletes stay behind and meet with their coaches. So this call out is exactly what Mr. Lenzini is talking about. So make sure that you click into that Zoom. Those of you that are playing on a fall sports team, you want to make sure that you're ready for that Zoom on Friday. And before I turn it over to Mr. Uri, one more special happy birthday. Happy birthday to Mrs. Katie, who is in the Strasco house. So happy birthday, Mrs. Katie. And without further ado, special presentation from Mr. Uri. Please welcome Mr. Uri.
Thank you, Mrs. Schwarnier. Good morning, everyone. My name is Mr. Uri, and I'm an advisor in the grade class of 23. I would like to brag a bit and tell you that I have a very thoughtful advisory group. We were chatting one day about the importance of showing gratitude to others, and someone mentioned how hard the staff works at keeping the school clean and keeping us safe. After further discussion, we decided that it would be beneficial to our community to recognize and thank the entire buildings and grounds staff, as they have always worked hard, but this year in particular has put an added burden on them. As we spoke, we noticed that we did not know how large their group was or know much about them. We wanted to get to know their names and hope to be able to recognize them and thank them in person. Being able to name someone when we are saying hello is an added level of respect that we all felt would be great to be able to do. We brainstormed and we began to process to learn about our fellow community members. Mr. Zhao and Mr. Ball lead this group and oversee all the work that is done on campus, and they were a big help to us. To show our gratitude, we'd like to share a slideshow that includes the entire buildings and grounds staff and a bit about them. We want them to know that they are greatly respected and appreciated for all the hard work that they do on a daily basis. So please view our slideshow, it's long, in the link on today's announcements. May we all get to know an important part of our community and be sure to continually show our gratitude for the work that they do. Our hellos, our smiles, and our words of thanks will only help our community grow even stronger. We have some goodies that I baked for you to share with the group, for Mr. Ball and Mr. Zhao to come up and to get these, and to just as a small token of our appreciation for all the hard work that you do. So again, please give the buildings and grounds staff a big round of applause, and if you could, make sure that you view the slideshow today. And again, if it is long, and I don't want to go too long and cut into classes, but again, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Uri, and thank you to you, Mr. Ball and Mr. Zhao, for all the work that your team does. We have some time advisors for you to take that moment, right, and be grateful, take a look at what's there in terms of that slideshow so that everybody can put a face to all the work that happens on this campus. Have a great day.